while you've been gone? What's been your favorite thing that you've been enjoying?
Where to begin? Well, of course, I've been enjoying the variety
Exactly.
that we offer. Sometimes you just feel like, it's like sometimes you just feel like you want something different. Sometimes you want to be entertained. Sometimes you want to get to be informed.
Yes.
Sometimes you just want to jam out. And
I heard a really good show. I think it was on Friday. It was DJ Ed, or it was part of a show. But he was talking to somebody who is they help immigrant families get together after they've been away. Like, so if an immigrant came to the U.S., left their kids back home because they could only, they wanted to come in and work, and then when they were finally able to bring their kids to the U.S., that transition moment was pretty impactful. That was like a good conversation. That was something, again, that you wouldn't hear in many other radio stations, but it was great to hear it. They also played some Celia Cruz, which anytime they play some Latin music outside of International Echo, it's always fun. So that was fun. That was a good moment.
Did you cry?
A little bit.
So when you cry, do you cry ugly?
No, just tear up. I used to be an ugly crier when I was a kid.
Are you a loud crier? Or are you just like a silent sniffer kind of crier?
No, just a silent sniffer.
What's your
just a silent whimper.
Silent whimper.
Silent whimper.
Wait, whimper?
Whimper.
You like
just like and then just like a tear down my cheek.
Oh, Juan.
Yeah. I was in the car, so
you were in the car, so you just wiped your eyes slowly.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, like,
because it was nice. I was as a child of immigrant myself, I was pretty affected by it.
You called your wife and told her you needed a hug.
No, I mean, I think I told her about it later.
Did she hug you?
Yeah.
She did.
She always does. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm very glad. Shout out to you, babe. I'm so glad that you were there to hug Juan in his time of need. Everybody needs a hug every now and then. So y'all, we're on the air. Listen here. You get us today.
Yes.
For 2 whole hours.
I will say I'm very excited to have you back in the studio. It's been a long time without Jelly and without hearing from you, hearing your takes and everything.
I know. I have missed
I have a lot of questions.
You have a lot of questions? Oh, he's got questions. I mean, so we're going to talk today, and don't worry, we're going to play a little music. Let me tell y'all what Juan tried to do. Shout out to Lindsay. Hey, Lindsay, I see you out there. Let me tell you what Juan tried to do. We have people join the live chat. If you want to join the live chat on YouTube or on Facebook, you can join on TGI Jelly. Let me tell you what Juan came in talking about. He wanted to play some songs from the 70s.
Yeah. So what's so wrong about that?
And I was just like, what? Like what?
I think again, you have opinions that I think are only your opinions, but somehow you make them sound like everybody's.
So let me ask y'all, because some of these songs that Juan was suggesting, in all honesty, were songs that, especially in an African American household, when you heard those songs, you knew it was time to get out of bed and you had to start cleaning. You knew it was cleaning Saturday or cleaning Sunday if you heard these songs that Juan.
We're about to do some cleaning up with getting some pledges over here, so. That's what I'm trying to do.
He's trying to clean up and get some pledges. He's trying to clean up. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Yeah. That's what he wanted to play for y'all.
It's also a good vibe.
You know what else is a good vibe?
What?
The song I'm getting ready to play.
Okay.
So y'all, we're gonna be right back, and I do have some stuff we're gonna talk about. We're basically just, we're hanging out. We've got a few things we're gonna talk about. It is the holiday season, and if y'all recall, the last time we were online live together, Juan was talking about different things that you could ask different ways to pick up women in the grocery stores. Y'all remember that, right? Juan was talking about that. So what I did to try to make it a little interesting, one, I'm going to share a story, but two, I Googled some lyrics, some song lyrics that maybe you can use, and we're going to make Juan read them.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm down for this. I like it. I had no idea this was going to happen.
I just decided this on the way here.
Yeah.
So, like lyrics to songs. Some of them are trap songs. Some of them are rap songs.
Nothing from the 70s, I take it.
Nothing from the 70s. Juan, you weren't even alive in the 70s.
I wasn't fair. What is it?
Fair
enough. Disclosure. I wasn't alive in the 70s.
Juan is a spring chicken.
Yeah. No, I don't want to say about that. But yeah.
You don't qualify as a spring chicken?
I don't think so. What is the definition of a spring chicken? What's the age cutoff?
I don't know. So would you call yourself a rooster?
Yeah, like a young rooster.
That's the beauty. Rooster. That's the beauty of WXNA. This is something for everybody. So whether you are a PYT, a spring chicken, or a roaring rooster like DJ Juan, there's a little something here for everybody. A little something for everybody, and that's why we love the station. We love you guys. We love doing what we do.
Yes.
And so we're gonna jam out a little bit, and then we're gonna bring DJ Juan back with a pickup line that he was not aware that he was going to be doing today. And then I'm going to tell you about the story that I heard. Oh my gosh, the story that I heard.
Oh yeah.
Let's play some music and then we're going to talk about it. Okay, we'll be right back. You're listening to DJ Juan and DJ Jelly on WXNA LP Nashville. Lindsay, how you doing?
Oh wow! Do you need me to set something up somewhere? Or no?
Yeah, so we can get you on camera.
You send me a link?
No, I don't know. I don't remember your email. I haven't done this in a while. I haven't done it in a while.
Okay, do Gmail. Just a curio.
Who?
JUSD.
Why am I typing on this computer? JUST?
Yeah, there it is.
There he is. Go lo lo lo. Go lo lo lo. Lindsay, what's up? Lindsay is a loyal. She said, great, making my donation now. Shout out to Lindsay! She is awesome. She don't like being on camera, though, because I would love to bring her in the station.
Oh, yeah?
Lindsay, don't you want to come in the station? Oh, I forgot. Control room. Because Facebook is a hater and it will cut us off. Don't you want to come in the station, Lindsay? And the funny thing is, shout out for being here, Lindsay, because I know people are not used to us, or you're not used to me being on the air anymore. So I don't know who's on the air, who's watching. Let me see. What's wrong? Is it working?
Yeah.
Yes. We got one.
Okay. How about that?
Yeah, I'm excited. Juan is on. Hey. Yeah, turn the light on.
What are you doing?
It should be up.
Oh,
you gotta plug it in. Here. I'll play the next song too, since you setting up. I'm so glad I'm so glad you let me join you, Juan. I'm so glad Harry's song, that's what this next song is. I'm so glad Juan let me join him, y'all. She said, I'm a background supporter, no camera needed. She has some really good thoughts on stuff, though. But she's not interested in being on the air.
She can give us some info.
Oh, she's got the info. She be knowing stuff. She's very informed. She said, DJ Juan, I donated for you, too.
Oh. Thank you, Lindsay. Did you hear us?
She can hear you.
Thank you.
Shout out to you, Lindsay. Let me get some.
Shove her out of the air.
Let me get some confetti because we want to say thank you. Thank you, Lindsay.
Yes.
We appreciate you.
Also, I thought I saw that there was going to be like a thing.
A what?
To thank people.
What do you mean? She too bad.
Like an email.
An email?
Like, yeah.
What do you mean?
I guess I don't know. Never mind.
Teach me. So I guess we're gonna be playing 70s music when it's your turn.
No, I brought other music for my turn. I brought Latin music.
Get it, Juan! Hey! Did y'all catch that? He started dancing and then he caught himself. He was like, oh no, I don't dance for free.
I don't know what you're talking about.
She's so bad. Oh. Right. I'm just happy to be here.
I'm so glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here. I was like, Juan better come.
Oh yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna talk about. And we don't want to talk about nothing political.
What is the story? Well, I'll let you surprise me with it.
Oh, you're not gonna believe this, boo.
Is it a real story?
There are stations. Okay, so do you know there are radio stations that you can call and say like you want to them to call somebody on your behalf.
Yeah.
You know the radio stations do that, where they'll call. So this girl ghosted this guy, and he and so he had the station call, and then she shared why she ghosted him, and it's pretty sick.
Oh.
You're listening to WXNALP Nashville 101.5 FM, and it is 7:17 p.m. And DJ Juan of the International Echo is here. You're here jamming out with DJ Jelly and DJ Juan of the International Echo. And DJ Juan, you have something you'd like to share with the amazing listeners?
Yes. I'm just going to share how excited I am to be here with you. It's been a while.
It has been too long. I've missed you.
I'm just happy. But I just want to remind everybody that it's Pledge Drive week. We have really just one more day after tonight. I think closest tomorrow. We are very close to our goals. So we want to hear from you and help us push us over the bar. You have to go to wxnafm.org to become a member or make a one-time donation. We are about diversity and change, and we're also about reliable and steady, even as our community is changing at a rapid pace around us. We're committed to keeping you tuned in to what's happening across our city and beyond, highlighting the work of local artists and local change makers. If you support our mission for a thriving community, by the people, for the people, support WXNA by becoming a member. If you're not already, by making your one-time donation.
That's right. Yes, that's right. And for those of you who are not live streaming with us on TJ Jelly on Facebook as well as on YouTube, you missed that. This is not just talk, y'all. We live this. We love this. Juan was literally quoting that with a fist up.
Yeah, I was getting.
He had his fist up for solidarity. He had his fist up. And so that's you heard me laughing. It was just because I was not expecting that.
I'm passionate.
He's passionate about this. Shout out to Lindsay. Thank you so much for your donation, Lindsay. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Lindsay.
We appreciate you. And so before I share this story, y'all know last time Juan was talking about asking women if avocados was ripe as a pickup line in a grocery store. And we know how gross that sounds.
Also, we need to remember the context of this, which was we were talking about a letter about somebody, or we were talking about talking to women, or not being afraid to do that,
being afraid to pick up people, going up and saying things to people. Yes, so exactly. Juan, okay, so Juan is going to read some pickup lines that are songs from actual songs. So
are you gonna guess the song?
Well, it's here. So we're gonna see how this sounds. So here, Juan, start with number 8.
We're gonna have people guess the song. So what would you could you set the scene for this one? What would you?
I don't even know. I guess I don't know. Set the scene.
Would it be where would I?
Let's ask Lindsay. Okay, Lindsay, or anybody else who wants to chime in. Where do you think Juan should be? Like he wants to sing because he needs to feel this. He's gonna say a lyric from a song as a pickup line.
I'm not gonna sing it, by the way.
No, he's gonna say it.
I'm gonna say it.
He's gonna say it. Let's set the stage. Where should he be? Okay, we're not gonna do grocery store because we already did grocery store last time when you were talking about them ripe avocados.
Looking at this, I might say my suggestion would be what? I don't know. Like a
grocery store? A mall? Okay, yeah, mall. We just said no grocery store. Then I said grocery store. Okay, Lindsay said a gas station.
A gas station. Ooh, okay. All right. So this would be me at a gas station.
You need to be facing you.
Okay. I think you're perfect, baby. Even with your flaws. No, that's just the line.
That is the line.
I feel like you need to add more to that.
Okay. Let's add to that. So he's walked up. Oh, she said you're at the pump.
I'm at the pump. Okay, I'm at the pump. There you go. That helps.
So he's like, at the.
I think you're perfect, baby. Even with your flaws. That's the line. Right?
Yeah. Number 13. You're at the pump. And you're gonna say number 13.
What? I don't even know how this would make sense. Girl, you know you want this for life. So would that work?
I guess it
depends. I don't know. I have my doubts about that.
Oh, I guess it. Lindsay said, she said Juan should pull up and say he's putting 20 on 10. Is that a song though? We're doing song lyrics.
20 on 10.
Oh,
okay. I've heard that before.
Give me another song lyric.
What did you pick one?
Oh.
Let's take a look. We're getting to the point, I think, I don't know. Would these, again, you haven't answered the question.
What?
Would these work?
I think it depends on who you are.
Right. Or how you sell it. Maybe.
Maybe number 6. Let's try that one. Number 6.
I see. All right.
Look into the camera.
I'm at the pump. I look over.
No, you're going to put your pump, but you're going to walk to her car.
You can't. Exactly. Okay. I'm walking to the car. Wouldn't that be weird?
No, I mean, because you're gonna say it long distance.
No, I guess you're right. And maybe this works if they also have a really badass car.
Okay.
So I would say you're the baddest, and you know.
Yay! Yeah. Good job.
Especially with that ride.
She's gonna think you want to drive her car. Don't say that.
And in so many ways, I
In so many ways, I want to drive her car.
do.
Let me
You didn't
see.
think I was going to be prepared for this.
I didn't. Let me try to see. Oh no, that was freaky. So I'm not gonna say that one. Hold on. Okay, say number 4. Okay, he's still at the gas station.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. Also, car culture related. I don't chase, I attract. So what's up? Also, I like that the song is called "Inspired" by Saweetie. Tap in. Tap in.
And he said tap in.
That's what the song is called.
I'm weak.
Are you okay? We might need to play a song.
I'm saying. All right, so shout out to Juan, y'all. Shout out to Juan. That was really good. He did a good job. He did a good job. I think the last one, and maybe it's because you had a couple of ones that got you kind of like feeling confident and stuff, to where you were like, oh, I could definitely pick up somebody saying these things. With confidence, they might work because they might start singing the song, the next line.
Yeah.
They might be like, oh, okay.
Or I think they come off a little bit as like a little bit too braggy, too confident, but also like fun. You know what I mean?
Like, they're like, oh, he's got a good personality.
Oh, he's showing off. Maybe we can make a joke about that. So I get it. I can see it. So I think that's not a bad idea.
Yes. All right, so here's a song.
I think my problem is I listened to the wrong song.
You listened to the wrong song.
I'm listening to something from the 70s.
Because you can't walk up and say, hey, why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Then you're going to be like, because you look drunk. No. Oh, okay. So when we get back, I'm going to tell you about this crazy thing that I heard on the line. It was hilarious. Right after this song, and then Juan's got another thing he's going to share with you guys. First of all, we're doing our member drive. I'm really excited to be back on the air. I'm really excited to be on the air with DJ Juan. And I just need y'all to know that we love you, listeners. We appreciate your support. WXNA, we love this station. I've been a DJ here for 5 years. Juan, how long you been here?
Oof, I think it's going to be 7 years. 7 years.
Juan is going on 7, 8 years. He keeps going back and forth. But
I know we're close. I know we hit 8 years, and I think I started a year after the station started. That
is hilarious. If you're just tuning in, shout out to you. Hey, happy Sunday. We're just having a little fun on the line and talk about why we love being members, DJs and members of this station, and we love all of our members.
That's right.
And we're really hoping that you either make a one-time donation or that you become a member. Team WXNA, join a team, and team in terms of like, donation wise.
Yeah, because becoming a member of the station means you receive updates from us every month. You get to have the choice of swag delivered to you from the station. Every year we have every pledge drive. We have a new shirt. We have a new sticker.
I'm excited about the new shirts, by the way.
Yeah, good. They are cool, and then also like just be part of the community that is WXNA. So we love to have you join. It's easy. WXNAFM.org.
Yes, and then we are also open for you to give us a scenario. If you want to go ahead and give us a scenario, you can give us a call too, 615-933-9962. Give us a scenario where you would like to envision Juan trying to pick somebody up. We know he's a happily married man, so this is all in fun, but where you'd like to envision like a scenario, and then Juan will try to do another pickup line and see if you're buying it or not. Listen, WXNA on the X. WXNA on the X. What am I talking about? I wonder if Brandy and them are listening. They're probably like, there's Jelly.
I doubt it. But
you don't think they're listening?
No.
You think they're sleeping?
I don't know. Are you sure you're not? Yeah. I don't know. Who knows?
Hey, I think I'll get you now.
I'm watching a movie. But that was fun. Those were good lines.
I know I didn't want to get risque ones.
No, those are good. Those are perfect.
Shout out to Lindsay for selling us. So it should be a gas station.
Yeah, gas station.
Ooh,
Which
baby.
I always forget. Gas stations, you know.
I typically ignore people at the gas station, though.
Yeah, me too.
I try not to make any eye contact.
But it would make sense.
Go, go.
Let me put something on.
Okay.
Not to play something.
Juan is gonna go through his records and see what he got.
I'm still gonna start with Lovely Day.
Are we yapping tonight?
Okay. No, you killed it.
Oh, Lindsay said fast food restaurant during lunch rush. Oh, baby. I'm feeling you, baby. Let me find a good one for
a fast food restaurant. That's even harder. This would be people don't want to be bothered at all.
People don't want to be bothered, but we don't care what they want. Wait, what happened to my? What's going on? Oh. People don't want to be bothered, but they're gonna be bothered. So why are the lights flickering on and off like that?
Which ones?
That's why we gotta get some pledges, pay the bills.
Yeah.
You're listening to WXNA LP Nashville 101.5 FM, and you are listening to DJ Jelly and DJ Juan, and we are basically we're just having fun tonight, talking, giving examples and advice, and on dating and some pickup lines. You know, Juan is not in the dating pool. He is married, happily married. Wait, didn't you just have an anniversary?
Yeah, that's right. November 5th. Unfortunately, it happened the day of the election. So we didn't celebrate it that day because I had to work all day. But
did you send her something that day? Did you leave stuff out?
No, we celebrated the weekend before.
But did you send her stuff that day though?
The day off?
Yes.
No.
What's up with that?
Well, I think we kind of had celebrated earlier.
But did you? Even if y'all celebrated,
I guess I could have. We could have done something.
Not we.
On that day. I guess
you could have sent her something.
Obviously, that's what you're telling me.
You
so,
know.
Yeah. A little note. Yeah, you're right. But it was a super hectic day.
Yeah, which would have made it,
more special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying. They get married and then it just, no, it's playing.
No, but maybe I think you're right. I think it was just hard to think outside of that. Just what was going on that day.
So if you're just joining us, we're really glad that you're joining us. Juan is just celebrated his anniversary. So happy anniversary to you and their lovely wife, 2 years. And if you meet her, you'll love her. She's a really cool person. And I'm pretty sure she didn't mind.
No, we did have a nice dinner on Saturday or something. We went to a nice place.
Okay, so
had some drinks.
They got drunk.
It was good.
They got some drinks. They were good drinks.
And we walked back. It was like we walked to the place. So that was
they drank
nice.
And walked.
We drank and walked.
They drank and had a romantic walk after drinking. But if you are so you want to join Juan in these walking drunk streets with the one you love, you might want to try. You might want to try this example. And so the scenario we've been given, shout out to Lindsay. Lindsay gave us.
So we have to recap it. We've been saying fast pickup lines from songs.
From songs. I apologize. Pickup lines from songs. And the scenario we've been giving is a fast food restaurant during lunch rush. Fast food restaurant during lunch rush.
What would be applicable in your list?
You can do number 2 and then 3. So again, he's in a fast food restaurant during lunch rush. He sees this beautiful woman, and this is what he's gonna say.
No, this is plural, so I mean, just take that for what it is. I see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby.
No, baby. That's the wrong number 2.
You said number 2.
That number 2. Oh wait.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
What am I talking about? Hold on.
You said number 2. Number 3, I can read number 3. Oh, you fancy. I felt like I needed to add the O there.
What did I do?
Yeah, which one was the one you were looking at?
Okay, number 9 and number 10. Number 9 and number 10.
Baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you. Let me buy you a drink.
You sound like you're reading. I
don't know.
You're reading a poem.
I don't know that I could do this.
That's T-Pain, right?
Yeah.
Baby girl, what's your name?
Baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to
you. But what was a long pause? Baby girl.
I think it was just because it was too much to memorize.
Baby girl.
It was too much to memorize.
What's your name?
And I'm also thinking, let me buy you a drink. Let me buy you medium
Fanta.
Let me buy you a medium size Coke.
She gonna be, oh, he bought my Fanta.
Yeah.
Okay, try the next one.
This would be a good one. So this would be, again, maybe these are all at the soda station. That's where I'm envisioning this. I like the way you do that thing.
That's not what it said.
Wait. I like the way you do that right there. I don't think I've heard that song. I haven't heard Chingy.
I like the way you do that right there.
Right there. Again, this would be right at the soda station.
So she's getting her soda.
And I'd be like, ooh, I like the way you do that right there. That would be it.
I don't think that you will get her number.
No, I don't think these. I feel a little bit better about the gas station ones then.
So at the gas station, you feel comfortable going up to her and say, "Baby girl, I like the way you do that right there," but not at the fast food.
I think these are not as good as the other ones.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
That was funny. Okay, so what I heard at so the thing that so there are different radio stations, not us, but there are different radio stations that what they do is you in different cities you have an opportunity. If you go on a date, you have an opportunity to call the station and say, "Hey, this person ghosted me. Can you find out why?" Mm-hmm. And then see if they're interested in connecting. So they call this woman and they're
wait. If they're interested in connecting, even though they ghosted?
Yes.
Okay.
Because if they're interested, the radio station will pay for your date.
Okay.
Your next date, your second chance.
A next try.
Second chance. Yes. So they called her and she was just like, well, she doesn't want to she didn't want to talk to him anymore. And they were like, well, why? He said it really went well. And so she said that basically they spent the day together and it was kind of awkward at first and it seemed really great. And they ended up sleeping together.
Oh wow.
And
first date.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. They ended up sleeping together and he thought it went well, but then I guess he dropped his phone. And when he dropped his phone, he said something that was something that her uncle used to say years ago. Some terminology that he would say when he dropped or something as an oops type thing.
Oh boy.
Yes. And the way he said it, she remembered that she has an uncle who says that same thing, who has a son with the same name as this dude. And so she realized that this might be her cousin. That she just spent the night. That she just spent the night with.
Yeah.
So she leaves him in her apartment, and she leaves because she's horrified. Like, she said she had to throw up, and she just ran out, and she left, and she was just like all tore up. Yeah. And then they're like, this is really unfortunate because we have him on the line, you know?
Oh no.
And so they're like, you know, Sean or whatever his name is, are you there? And he's like, oh my God, you know. Oh. And so he asked, like, are you so-and-so's daughter? And she's like, yes. And they're like, how did you guys not know you were cousins? And apparently they hadn't seen each other since they were very young.
Yeah, but... Oof.
And so... And at whatever reason, prior to this...
You never saw pictures? Like, she never saw pictures of him growing up?
No! They had lost touch or whatever. And I mean, and then they had like a couple of rounds. You know what I mean? Like, they had quite the evening.
Whoa. Okay.
And so...
All right.
She was just like, how she was horrified. And then she, you know, he was like, did you tell your parents? And she's like, no, I want to forget this ever happened. Yeah. And he's like, you know, can we get together and talk about it? And she's like, no, like, I don't ever want to see you, you know, like, never.
Ooh, that is gross.
And so it's, and then they were like, you didn't know it was your cousin? And he's like, no. But the funny thing is, like, it never even triggered either one of them to be like, oh, I have a cousin by that name, you know?
Yeah, but
I mean, when it comes to names, is that what you think? Like, when you meet people, do you think like, oh, wait, I have a cousin by that name? Like, what kind of questions are we not asking? You know, like, what's your parents? Because here's the thing, like, he grew up in a different city than she did. They have different last names. So it's not even like, you know.
Yeah, but, and I don't know. I feel like I think I would understand the situation a lot better if it was like a second cousin. Like a second cousin.
Well, I don't know. I
mean,
she said it was, she had an uncle by this name.
I mean, uncle, that's the first cousin. And I feel like an uncle, though, like, that also sounds like their parents. Like, it's weird to me that their parents wouldn't get them together more often if they're about the same age.
There are a lot of families that are estranged, though.
I know, but then
because, like she said, she hasn't seen that uncle since she was a child.
I know, I can see that, but still, that seems a little weird. I'm like, how would you prepare for that?
How would you prepare?
How would you avoid that?
That's what I'm saying. What kind of questions should we be asking? Because the thing is, if they grew up in different towns, it doesn't. So you don't ask what your parents' name are. You ask what your grandparents' names are.
No. But like, so like, did they not ask each other like, so what do your parents do? Where are your parents from? Where are you originally from? Do you have any other siblings? Any other family? Any other? Like, I feel like
but you're not gonna talk. I don't talk about my cousins on dates. I don't be like, well, I got my third cousin is so and so. That's not something you talk. You don't talk about your cousins.
Yeah, you don't talk about third cousins ever. Nobody talks about third cousins. Maybe they should. But I would think you would at least say, you know, like if he had said, "Oh, I grew up in this town," why wouldn't she have said, "Oh, I have a"?
They didn't grow up together. They didn't grow up in the same town.
I know, but she knows she has an uncle somewhere. She doesn't know where the uncle lives.
They don't talk. Yeah, hey, DJ Snoopy. They don't talk. And she said she hasn't seen this uncle since she was a child.
I'm asking if her parents ever said, you know, your uncle lives in this town.
I don't know. She just said this is someone like they have not been in touch. They haven't seen each other. She hasn't even seen her uncle. They haven't seen nothing.
I'm saying. This is her parents' fault. That's how it is.
It's her parents' fault. Yeah. So it's not her fault to be sleeping around on the first night.
No, I would not make that judgment.
Juan is like, look, you want it, I want it. What's the pickup line? We're gonna do the darn thing. He's like, no, it is not her fault that she slept with her cousin. You know, because they knew what it was.
I think they if their parents didn't give them enough information.
But I mean, they're adults, and so the thing is, so now we have to.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if they're asking each other a question of like, "Hey, where did you grow up?" And he says the town.
But they didn't grow up. They didn't grow up together.
I know that they didn't grow up together. I'm asking, like,
we don't ask those questions.
Yes, you do.
You asked that question. Where did you grow up?
I guess we need to look at the transcript. What did they talk about? Because I feel like there's some of these basic questions. You don't think a question like where did you grow up?
But if you grew up two different things, they didn't grow up in the same place.
I know, I understand that, but the question is where if you are in a date and you ask somebody about their background.
Yes.
You don't think anything in their response would have triggered something?
They probably thought it was like, hey, here's something we have in common. You grew up there. I grew up there. Lindsay said Juan's expecting folks to show up with their 23andMe printout. He is. That is how he sounds.
Yeah, I guess I am. But I do think I will say I feel like maybe this is generalization, but I feel like people in Colombia, like, you know all your family. Like when I was growing up, like you knew who your cousins were. You even knew who your third cousins were. And you would talk about
they was like, ain't gonna be no funny business.
But I think people I could see people being more strange here in the US.
Yes, and that's how she ended up sleeping with her cousin and didn't know. DJ Snoopy says, maybe where are you from? But that's the thing. We're asking where are you from? She's from a different place than he's from. And neither one of them is now presently living where they grew up.
And I think what DJ Snoopy's trying to say is that that's a good question. But then what happens if, like, I would have thought that if she asked them where is he from, and he said the place where her uncle lives, why couldn't that have triggered something that said, oh, I know that's where my uncle lives there. Have you heard of him or whatever?
But do people really do that? Like, do we really go?
I think that's the natural.
Do we
thing.
really
that's
say?
That's the natural order.
I have because sometimes we take that as something in common. Oh, great! I have cousins that live there. That's so great. There's something else we have in common.
Right.
We're not gonna be like maybe we're cousins.
Right.
Oh, maybe I should take my hand off your thigh. You might be my cousin.
But
that is not what's gonna happen.
You have two things. You said the name didn't register.
The names didn't register.
The fact that they had a name like their cousin didn't register.
It didn't register.
And B, the fact that if he did say where he's from and she didn't remember, or she probably didn't even know. She probably
I don't think they cared.
No. That's a different question though. You don't think they cared? They just wanted to.
I think it was just like you know what I'm saying. Hey. Like one of them pickup lines I had you read today. It was like, you know what I mean? Like, what up? Okay. Lindsay said, Juan will ask, so any chance we're related?
Yeah.
So then, well, here's the thing, though.
Listen,
you can bring your parents in.
If I had met a Colombian person and they would tell me their name was anything similar to my family's last names, I would immediately be like, maybe we're related. And I would ask them, where are you from? What towns did you grow up in? And if I heard a couple of things, I would be like, red flags. I would be like, that's not right.
So you wouldn't be like, oh, that's great. We have something in common.
No, definitely not.
You'd be like, we got it in common. Yeah. We got blood in common.
Yeah.
DJ Snoopy says, not in the black community. Do you know how many times I've heard, do you know who your real daddy is? I shouldn't laugh. Why is that funny? Ooh, okay, sorry. It's not in the black community. Do you know how many times I've heard, do you know who your real daddy is at family functions? People say that.
Yeah.
Do you know who your real daddy is?
Well, in Colombia, we have a saying too that it's like it's the milkman, the lechero. Like if your kid doesn't look like you, or if your kid has features that are a little bit different from the father, so they always say is the milkman's kid, the lechero.
So
there is
can you date your cousin thing. If he's the milkman's kid?
Yeah, because then there would be no blood. There would be no blood relation.
Lindsay said Juan's idea of safe sex is a birth certificate.
Okay, now everybody's piling on, and As long as you keep donating to Don't XNA, you can pile on. I'll just
Oh,
but that is good. That's a good burn.
but because that's not a regular question, you
What's
know.
not a regular question? Where are you from?
Like, because where are you from? Like, when I meet people, okay, so like say, like, I'm originally, from Zambia. I don't tell people that because then I'm like, sometimes some of the African biases come in, and so sometimes I'll just say, "Oh, I grew up in Milwaukee," but that's not where I'm originally from. So then that's not a common thing to be like, where are you originally? Like, where were you conceived, and who's in the house?
No,
who's your daddy?
I appreciate that. Do you know who your real daddy is?
That is quite the question. Do you know who your real daddy is? Like, what? DJ Super said yes, especially when that liquor gets to flowing. Well,
after they've been listening to What Can We Be Friends so often.
I'm going to find it. Speaking of liquor flowing, that's what I know that song is. Everybody who I know who says their parents played that song is like they said their parents were like highly hydrated.
They were no, intoxicated. All right. No, I guess I'm just saying is I think there could have been better questions. They could have been better informed. That's what I'm saying. It's the parents' fault because the parents should have informed them better. Don't you think that they would have said, "Here's a picture of your cousin.
Here's a picture of your cousin."
Yeah, at some point.
So you don't tell people. You don't tell your family. Who tells her? Did you tell your mom when you went on your first date with your wife?
No, but that's not the point. That's not what I'm saying.
Exactly. Hello, Mom. I want to go out with this girl.
No,
Can you show me his picture?
I'm just saying.
Hey, Jenna.
Before all of that, you don't think like she would have grown up seeing pictures of her cousin as they grown up? Like they graduated, they went to school, they bought a car. No,
there are cousins that I have not seen. Do you know that I literally just found out I have a first cousin? I literally just found out on Facebook that he had a kid.
Who had a kid?
That my cousin had a kid.
Okay.
I just found out.
All right.
Because he changed his profile picture to this 1-year-old kid. And I was like, you got a kid?
Yeah.
So, no.
I guess what I'm saying is
everybody's not just like, this is your cousin.
Yeah, but you don't think, but that's what I'm saying. I guess that's maybe that's the difference. So maybe that's where I'm coming at from.
Yeah.
From in here is that I feel like when I was growing up, my parents would share photos of everybody. It would be like, oh, look at him. So and so got a car. So and so got a business. Look at this your cousin doing this.
Everybody ain't doing that.
You get an update. Everybody gets an update.
DJ Snoopy said he's going to ask, can I see the name in he said, can I see the name in your family Bible? If you're just tuning in, no, you know. If you're just tuning in, we're talking about a young lady who she went on her first date with a gentleman. They'd already been talking prior. They had they had great chemistry, spent their whole day together, and ended up spending quite a lively evening together. And after a couple rounds of hokey pokey, they I'm just doing a big one. I knew he was going to roll his eyes. All right. So after a couple of rounds sleeping together, why was he reaching for? Why did he have his phone? Anyway, for whatever reason,
he dropped his phone.
He said something. And he said something. Like he made uncle. Something. Well,
here's the question: where did she hear her uncle? How long ago did she hear her uncle say that?
15 years ago.
15 years ago.
Yes. So she heard him say something that she remembers her uncle used to say many years ago. She hasn't seen her uncle or that side of the family over 15 years, and that's when it triggered her that she had a cousin by the same first name as him. And so she was sick. She left him in her house because she said she was throwing up and she just couldn't believe, like, oh my gosh, I just slept with my cousin. And
also she left him in her house.
And he called a radio station to call her because he was like, I had this amazing date. Was with this woman all day, and for whatever reason, she ghosted me. She won't answer my call. She won't answer my text. I don't know why. So the radio station called her to connect them.
So here's a question: why not call him and tell him, hey, did you
she didn't. She said she wanted to pretend it never happened. She wanted to forget everything.
Maybe this is the problem in this whole thing. it says like this person and maybe her family, they all love to pretend that nobody else exists. They all love to pretend that nothing really happened, and hence like they don't even know that they have family out there that they might end up in bed with.
They might end up in bed with. Yes, Jenna. We don't know how close the cousins were. BJ Soupy says there are kids who go to the same school and they don't know they're related until their parents see each other at pickup.
Wow, that's
So
I mean that's a good
that's in a school.
That's a good pilot for a TV show because that is kind of shocking.
Like meet your cousin.
Yeah.
Lindsay says, but were they first cousins? Maybe the relationship had a chance. What? What?
Oh, Lindsay.
Maybe I didn't read it right. But were they first cousins? Maybe the relationship had a chance. No, I read it right. So here's the thing.
So I think Lindsay says second cousins are fair game.
So here's the thing.
Oh, wow.
They're cousins.
First cousins. Right?
They're cousins, and it's beyond kissing cousins at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And apparently it was quite the night because that's why he wanted to reconnect. Because baby, it was a good time. Jenna says, but this was her uncle's child. Yes, it's her uncle's child. It's her uncle's son.
So it's her uncle's child, so they're first cousins.
She said it was her uncle's child.
No relationship.
And then it was crazy because the radio station, they were just like, well, they were sad that they called her because he's on the line, and she was like, what? And then they were like, Sean, are you there? And he was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I would freak out for sure. I don't know how. I mean, this has been fun.
Lindsay says depends on the state.
Depends on the state.
Okay, so Lindsay's down for it. She said, was he a blood relative? So many missing details. Girl, Lindsay is like, look, we made a connection.
Uncle.
Cousins or no cousins, this could be the one. This is not, the Jane Austen time. Like, they're trying to make. Now, they did used to make you marry your cousins to keep the blood pure.
Yeah.
Keep the money in the family.
Right. And that's not, it turned out bad because then people would get issues, genetic issues, and things like that.
JCC said the reason she was sick is the sex must have been good. Yes, they said it was really good. He was just like it was incredible, which is why he was trying to. He was trying to get back. Like, let's connect.
Yeah,
because they
drive that car.
They definitely had a connection. The energy was good.
Which again, I'm still saying, like, obviously, I think she had the right response. I think she could at least call him and said, "Hey."
Call him and say, "Hey, we're cousins."
Yeah, we're cousins. We can't do this ever again.
She says,
obviously, because what if he starts blabbing about to somebody?
Who's he gonna tell?
He's gonna tell his parents. He's gonna be like, "I met a nice girl. We had a great day together. I'm trying to get a hold of her again." I don't know. You never know. People talk. You think? What if he says that and then they figure out her uncle figures out that it was his niece?
That's gross. So she said she's never going to talk about it.
That's why she should have called him and said, "Hey, heads up."
She said she wanted to forget that he existed and forget that it ever happened.
I know. That's what I'm saying. The problem is this family represses all these things.
Juan is like, let the family secret out. You slept with your cousin.
Well, at the very least, talk to the cousin and be like, we should never tell this to anybody.
I don't think I would be. Well, first of all, I don't think I'd be in that situation.
So this is a situation where it's fine to ghost.
I wouldn't talk to him either.
It's okay to ghost.
I would not call him. No, I would ghost. Forget you. I existed. DJ Snoopy says she went from plan A to plan B real quick.
Wow.
She did. Jenna said, yeah, nope. And Lindsay said, people aren't talking enough if they don't know their cousins.
I mean, this is the other thing. People need to talk more about these things. Talk about your family, share photos.
Juan says, show up at the first date with a family album. Do these people look familiar to you?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully this person learned a lesson, and that's what they're going to do in their date.
Yeah, because he did say, he's like, I'd love to talk to you. She was like, I never want to see you again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't because, I guess they probably don't because if they had no relation before this,
they haven't seen each other in over 15 years.
So yeah, they'll probably keep that way.
Yeah, because
know each other.
Because can you imagine sitting across the table at Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
And he looking over there, and she's like, pass the legs, and he's sitting there like, speaking of legs.
Well, that's the other thing. Like, why she wouldn't have known that if she knew it was her cousin, and she never expected the two of them to get the families to get together for any event.
I don't think she wants to get together past the time they've got together.
Yeah, but she couldn't foresee that like she needed to tell him before they would get together for Thanksgiving or something.
She said they haven't seen each other over 15 years. She's not expecting to see him.
Right.
Probably like at a funeral or something. But other than that, they're not going to see each other.
This is frustrating.
Jenna says, yeah, more questions should have been asked. Where are your people from before getting together? But that's the thing, because just because your people are from somewhere doesn't mean our people are the same people. Like I have a friend, like he has the same last. He literally has my grandfather's last name and first name. We are not related, but our people are from the same town. But we are not related. So just because your people are from the same place doesn't mean we're related.
Yeah, but I think that's right. That's fair. But there's also a chance that you might have more information. And if you hear somebody say, yes, I'm from Atlanta, and you're like, oh, I have an uncle who lives in Atlanta, then maybe the bell would have rung before anything else happened.
Well, Lisa says,
that's what we're saying.
I think it's legal in Alabama. They could move. Y'all, I appreciate that everybody's acting hey.
I did not expect you walking into this.
It's hard to find a good connection these days.
Hey, dating is bad out there. Maybe let's take a
look. Like, you know what? The dating pool, there's pee in the pool, date your cousin. Just get in the tub with your cousin. DJ Snoopy said it would be really confusing to the family to decide which side to sit on at the wedding. Okay, last one, and then Juan's going to share some information with you. She said, this is great advertising. Lindsay says, this is great advertising and marketing for an instant biogenetic marker blood test. Got to stick it before we kick it. Oh, wow. I actually like that.
Ooh, yeah. Like right before you're about to get into the dinner, or before the appetizer, you do a little
let's go ahead. Like, this won't hurt a bit. Just gotta.
Oh wow.
Go ahead, Juan.
This conversation is an essential part of Nashville's cultural landscape. No other radio station in Nashville offers the same variety of music and programming, all of it selected by Nashville DJs. Your support is what keeps our DJs creating great programming every hour of the day. Over 80 unique voices, making a myriad of unique choices. So what can you do to help offset our operating costs? Sustaining members, please consider increasing your monthly membership or making an additional one-time donation. New to the X, set yourself up for a monthly membership and start realizing the benefits of being a member of Team WXNA. Visit WXNAFM.org now.
Yes. All right, y'all. We're getting ready to switch over into Juan's show. I'm trying to think if I can find another pickup line that he can read while he's
Oh yeah.
By the way, you're listening to WXNA LP Nashville 101.5 FM.
Yeah, hit me.
Well, say number 10 again, because I just want them to hear. Okay, y'all. So this is the scenario. This is the scenario. Where is it? Hold on, give me 1 second.
No, I know it.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll go method. So I'm in the soda station at a fast food joint. It's bustling out there. It's busy. I get up there and I see somebody making their choices. Either way you do that, right there.
I gave Juan song lyrics to use as pickup lines. He said, so I like the way you do that right there. Jenna says, yeah, but if you get some names, maybe she could have been, I got an uncle by that name. Y'all, We're switching over shows, but we're staying on the line. This is WXNA LP Nashville 101.5 FM, and we are now tuning into the International Echo with DJ Juan and DJ Jelly as his guest. What you got for us?
This will be perfect. Some Portuguese, but
he's playing some Portuguese because apparently they know who their cousins are. Oh, this isn't Portuguese.
It won't be.
He's playing some sweet. Oh, he's playing some Sweetest Taboo. It's Sade.
Yeah, but this is a Portuguese version.
Oh, it'll cut him off.
All right. Are we gonna stay online?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a while. How have y'all been doing? We're doing a drive right now, so we're gonna be on for another hour. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're gonna be on for another hour because now it's switching from mine to Juan's. I have not been on the air since. Oh.
What?
I just heard it. I'll just play a little. Let them hear just a little bit of it. It's in Portuguese. Sade. I'm just saying now. Juan is how he spelled his name. Yes. That's how Juan spells his name. And then his name, he say Juan. You gotta say like it, Juan. Do you need me to move over?
No, I don't think so.
Do you want me to read the ads?
Sure. I don't know. What are we going to talk about this time?
What do you want to talk about? It's your show now.
I was just going to ask.
Juan wants to know what we should talk about. What do y'all want to talk about?
Nora.
Hi, Nora. Nora says happy to see y'all.
Ah.
Hi, Nora. We're happy to see you too.
Are there any? Do you have any?
I think it's been 6. It has been 6 months since I've been on air.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Juan. I cut you off. I'm sorry.
Do they have any questions?
They can hear you.
Questions that we could ask? Questions for Jelly, maybe? Preferably. Where has she been for 6 months?
You're such a hater, but I love you.
That's what I'm going to ask.
DJ Snoopy said he did not expect the show to go in that direction.
Oh, yeah, no. I was not.
He did not.
I was not expecting.
But Juan is one of the people who helped train me. So do not feel sorry for him. I've been doing this 5 years now. He's not new to this.
No, but I don't know. I guess I'm good about catching up with you. So
why have y'all been off the air? No, Juan is
I haven't been on, but I've been on the air.
Juan's been on the air.
Has been off the air.
I've been on a sabbatical. I took a break. I was tired.
Yeah.
And
but maybe I'll also ask you about your. I don't know.
I started a new job. It was a lot going on. Well, no, I had lost my job. Yeah, I had lost my job. There was a lot going on. I was tired. But Juan has been on the air.
Yeah, and I've been filling in for you.
You have not.
Yeah, most of the time, yeah.
Oh, well, thanks.
Taking over the hour, yeah.
Well, thanks.
So.
Oh, Lindsay has a question for you, Juan. What are some traditional Colombian? Do I say Colombian?
Colombian.
Or do I say Colombian?
Colombian.
Which one is it? Colombian or Colombian?
The second one.
Colombian. What are some traditional Colombian holiday goods?
Holiday goods. What do you mean goods?
She said, he said, well, she can hear you.
Yeah, what kind of goods?
What kind of goods, Lindsay?
Like foods? I'll be talking about Colombian foods.
What kind of goods you think? Is that we going to another song or are we going on air?
No, let's go in there.
All right. Stand by. You're listening to WXNA LP Nashville 101.5 FM, and you're online with the International Echo with DJ Juan and featuring DJ Jelly.
Yes, that's right. DJ Jelly is joining us in the studio for the special edition of International Echo. We just heard Vania Bastos with the Sweetest Taboo, but in Portuguese, which is one of my favorite covers of that Sade classic. We're here with Jelly, who is joining us for the special Pledge Drive portion of the show. I'm so excited. So tell us again where you've been. What's new with you?
I have been in my skin.
Your skin.
It's been quite enjoyable.
Okay.
No, seriously. So I've just been on a bit of a sabbatical, but I subbed for you.
That's right.
I've been subbing, and I've also been doing our live events.
Yeah.
So I'm not from the streets or for the streets, but I've been in the streets, DJing, literally in the streets.
DJing. Did you do Tomato Fest?
Did I?
Did you?
I did.
Yeah, you did.
Shook it.
You shook it.
What? People were asking for my DJ card.
Oh, really?
Well, yes.
Nice.
It gets down at Tomato Fest.
Oh yeah, you bring it.
I bring the heat.
You bring the heat.
Working, and then I've been DJing some kid events.
Okay, I've seen that.
And I don't know why Juan is asking like he don't know where I've been.
Well, because we're trying to update the public, your fans, the people who missed you on.
I have missed you guys.
And The Couch, or that was the original name of the show.
The original name was The Couch.
Now we have Dear Jelly.
Dear Jelly.
You've been on hiatus.
I've been on sabbatical. I've been on a break. Shout out to Nora. She says she's happy that things are in better order for me. Thank you so much. Lindsay would like to know about your Colombian Thanksgiving and Christmas things. Nora would like to know if you have a new love. How are you? So no, he doesn't have a new love.
Definitely not a new love. Let's not get the narrative out there. I'll get in trouble.
I know she's asking me, and she knows you're married. That's me being cheeky.
Oh, they're asking you.
That's me being cheeky.
That's a question for Jelly. That's a good question.
Shout out to Juan. They just celebrated 2 years of marriage. So we're excited about Juan and his wife. They just celebrated 2 years of marriage. DJ Snoopy said killed it. Oh, shout out to you, Juan, DJ Snoopy.
Thanks.
He's an amazing DJ as well. Nora said, not him, you. I knew you were. Juan was like, I'm going to be on the couch tonight. You're going to be on the couch singing Why Can't We Be Friends?
Yeah. Which, by the way, now you ruined that song for me.
Juan wanted to start my show playing the song Why Can't We Be Friends?
I was going to start with Lovely Day by Bill Withers, but you also was like, no. You weren't feeling it.
I only listen to that song when I'm watching Secret Life of Pets.
Okay. You do that very often? Is that something you watch a lot?
Maybe.
Too often? Too many times?
Maybe. Nora says happy anniversary, Juan.
Thank you.
So Juan, what did you do with your wife for your anniversary?
So we went out to an Italian place near our house. We walked over. We had a nice meal.
Did you dress up?
We did dress up a little bit.
Did you get flowers?
No, I didn't get flowers.
Did you get chocolate?
No. We had the dessert. We had a cannoli.
You shared a cannoli?
Yeah, we shared it.
She couldn't have her own?
She couldn't have her own. We had a lot of food. This is a lot of questions. And you're making me feel bad. When we had a perfectly great time.
Oh, I'm like, looking back. No, just kidding. They had a good evening.
But it was good. It was nice.
I'm glad you had a nice romantic evening.
Do you want to talk about the Colombian goods?
Yes. Jenna says it's been 2 years already. Congratulations.
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah, because we were right here, like, celebrating your wedding.
Yeah.
I wasn't invited to his wedding, but we still celebrated it.
It was small.
It was very small, and I wasn't on the relative list to go.
He didn't even invite any cousins.
He didn't know they were no cousins.
There were no cousins.
So I definitely couldn't go. No. Nora says sharing is romantic.
Yeah.
Did you share one spoon?
We share one spoon. I don't know that you need to share only one spoon.
So you didn't share one spoon?
What's the difference between sharing one spoon or each having our own spoon?
I'm just trying to figure. What, did you each have your own spoon? Or
We
did you
each
share
had our
a
own
spoon?
spoon, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you eat off your wife?
Her plate?
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes. We sneak a bite.
With your own fork or spoon?
Yeah, with our own fork. Or sometimes we'll share. We'll do a bite for bite. So we'll give each other. We'll share a bite. I don't know what we're talking about. Anyway, it's also it's also our pledge drive. But anyway, maybe we'll talk more about it. You can ask me about the holiday goods in a bit after. But let's talk about the pledge drive.
All right, y'all.
We get way out of
Debbie, this is what happens. Okay, this is sharing is caring. Okay,
and this is
we're
also
talking about sharing.
This is live radio.
This is live radio. WXNA is Nashville's one and only true local radio station, amplifying the voices of our community. All of our DJs have deep ties to the region, and every minute of programming you hear represents their originality and creativity, which you already know.
Yes,
you already know.
I mean, there's a lot of creativity in this room right now.
I'm just saying, our WXNA is not driven by algorithms or trends. We are music lovers sharing our passion.
Couldn't make up this conversation.
We are music lovers sharing our passion for music with you. Every time you tune into WXNA, you get the thrill of discovery. We discovered some things today. New music, new voices, new ideas. Make the right choice by making a one-time donation or becoming a member at WXNA. Juan.org. And so Juan is going to share he's going to share a Colombian song. Go ahead.
Well, no, Colombian song. You're not even paying attention. I think I'm just going to talk about, well, you want to ask me about...
You want to look at them?
Look at what?
Them.
All right. You were going to ask me about...
She said, would you like to share Thanksgiving? No, it's not Nora, it's Lindsay. Lindsay wanted to know, what are some traditional Colombian holidays goods, like for Thanksgiving or Christmas? Goods, I guess, like in what do you do?
Well, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
You don't celebrate Thanksgiving?
No,
okay.
Colombia, that wasn't a thing. So now, I think when we were growing up, my parents, we always kind of did our own thing. I remember at one point having tostadas for Thanksgiving dinner. So that was kind of odd and weird. But my parents were never big into turkey. So, but for Christmas, we have a lot of like, what do you call it? There's like a lechon, which is a big pig roasted, filled with rice and beans and all sorts of things. And there's a classic Christmas song called Lechon, Lechon, Lechon from Puerto Rico. That's what you play and you dance and you eat.
Lechon, Lechon, Lechon.
Lechon, Lechon, Lechon. We also have lots of hot chocolate. We have a whole nativity thing where we like read the nativity story from like the beginning of, Jesus and Mary looking for a house, and then you read until like the baby Jesus is born. It's like a whole thing. It's like 9 days of like Christmas events.
That is awesome. So Joyce had a question. She said, is it gross or is it hot? Does DJ Juan have a 2 weeks in Colombia itinerary that he can share?
2 week in Colombia itinerary.
Mm.
Well, all right. So you wanna try to hit a couple of big cities. You wanna hit Bogota, the capital.
Bogota,
the capital. Think New York. Lots of big buildings, very fast paced. But there's also a great mountain there called Monserrate that you can go up. You can either walk or take like a cable car up there. So it's pretty nice. You can also, so once you do Bogota, which you can spend 2 weeks there alone, but you want to break it up. So you want to go somewhere chill. Maybe go to Medellin or the coffee axis, which is where all the coffee grows. So you want to maybe go to like a mountain, go to like some old farmhouse and just drink coffee and hang out, hike all day. Lots of beautiful mountains. And then you want to go to the coast, which is Cartagena, Barranquilla, where Shakira is from. There's a new statue of Shakira, so you can go pay tribute to the statue of Shakira.
Is that where you shake your hips?
Do you go there? You can shake your hips at the statue of Shakira. That's actually a good goal. That should be like trending on TikTok. People shaking their hips in front of the statue of Shakira.
Have you been to the statue of Shakira?
No, I wasn't there when I went. The last time I went. But anyway, that part of the country is very hot, so it can be overwhelming. The good thing is you're by the beach, or you can have a way to get to the beach. So it's really just beach vibes all the way. And then I think that's it. That's probably the best I know. Like you could go to there's some other areas. You can go to the Amazon, but that might be a little bit more cumbersome. That might take a little bit longer than 2 weeks.
Okay, so Lindsay says, lots don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but it's a reason to cook. What's the Colombian equivalent to Thanksgiving?
Oof. Colombian equivalent.
I guess that's when you get together and see who your cousins are.
Yes. That's right. You get together and see all your cousins. Again, I know all my cousins. If you missed the conversation earlier, we talked about people who ended up finding out their cousins after hooking up. So that would never happen in Colombia.
Nobody would hook up with their cousins unless but if they do, it's on purpose, is what you're saying.
Yeah, probably. Unfortunately, yeah. But anyway, so what do you make? You can make actually, I am making for this Thanksgiving. I'm making a Colombian recipe that's a big pork loin, roasted with some onions, some mint, tamarind. Yeah.
This does not sound good.
I think it'll be good once we cook it.
Okay.
Mint. So it'll be a little bit of the sweet and sour.
Excuse me, I sound so disrespectful. It was just.
You were a little too quick. You were a little too quick.
I'm so sorry. I apologize. It's because I wasn't raised with my cousins.
Yeah.
But anyway. I apologize. It's the mint. It's the mint that threw me off.
Yeah.
It's the mint too.
So it'd be like a sweet and sour. I think it's it'll have a sweet and sour flavor.
Have you made it before?
No. This is the first time I'm doing it.
Have you eaten it before?
No. It's a new recipe I found in a book. Colombian book. But what else you can make? You can make you can make the lechon, which is the big pig. They cook it whole, the whole hog being cooked. That's a little bit more of a day thing. You could do some steaks, some like skirt steak.
Are you gonna put mint on them too?
No, but would you make guacamole? Make guacamole.
Guacamole.
Yeah.
Guacamole is Colombian?
Guacamole is pretty much everywhere in South America, yeah.
Okay.
South America and obviously Mexico, but yeah.
What about tacos?
No, tacos are not a Colombian thing. So, would you make arepas, which are kind of similar?
I like tacos.
Yeah, they're good. They're good.
DJ Snoopy says cousins in Colombia hook up all the time. In Columbia, Tennessee, that is. Should laugh. But oh my gosh.
I'm gonna hit play on the song.
Okay. Do you want to give us a little intro? Like, what are we?
Actually, no, I don't know much about the song, but it'll be a fun one.
So the song is gonna be like the pork loin. Look, we don't know what it is.
We don't know what it is.
But we're hoping, but it's gonna be good. It's
gonna be a little sweet, a little sour. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. You're listening to WXNA, LP Nashville. If you want to hear the music, just log on to WXNAFM.org. It's playing live. It sounds kind of funky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check. So it's just music, ain't no singing?
It might just be an instrumental, yeah.
Oh, how long is that?
I don't know. Hold on. It's called Black Brothers.
He said Colombian cousin took up all the time.
No, that's funny.
Snoopy is funny.
Who is? Oh,
Lindsay, did you have any other questions? Because that's a good thing, though. So Juan is maybe when you come back on air, are you gonna be here next Sunday?
no.
Oh, well, don't tune in next week. He won't be here. I'm getting messages in the DM. Awesome people saying they missed me on the air.
I told you.
Our listeners are the best. Love y'all.
I guess I don't know how long it is.
It does feel good to be in here, but I am sleepy.
You getting sleepy?
Oh, I'm used to being at home. We're playing Black Brothers, Mange. Oh, that's a really good question.
What?
He says, I'll tell you when we get back on the air.
Okay.
It's a really good question. Snoopy, we gotta get you in the studio. I know he's not camera shy.
Who?
DJ Snoopy.
Yeah.
He's really good. He's a good DJ.
Yeah. Does he DJ? Where does he DJ?
Somewhere everywhere. But he's not doing weddings anymore.
Mm.
He does a lot of private events and business events.
Okay.
He has this new game called Musical Bingo.
Oh, really?
It's really good.
Where
You
does he
like
do
play
that?
so many seconds of a song and you have
Yeah.
to like, and it doesn't say, like, you just have to catch what it is and then
Right.
put the marker
Stamp
on
it.
that song. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Where
really
does he doing that?
Everywhere. It's a private event. It's his own business.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
It's pretty cool.
Some guy was doing that at Latin or Vinyl Tap.
Really? Musical Bingo?
Something similar like that.
He said, just let me know and I'll be there.
Okay.
You gotta bring him in the station. He'll be good. Mange. Did I say mange?
Mange. I'm not sure.
Mange.
This is from like
The 70s as well.
South China. Yeah.
This is Chinese. This is what we're listening to. Boogie, Pop, and Fun from the South China Sea. And Juan is old in spirit. This is 1974 to 1988. Why are you always playing old stuff?
I don't know, because it's fun. I mean, this is, you never heard this and you're
I've never heard it.
vibing to it.
I will never hear it again. I'm gonna be in my sleep going, mange.
But
I don't even know what I could be saying. They could be saying something racist. We don't even know what they're saying.
I don't
They're
think
speaking
so.
Chinese. Mandarin. We don't know. We should Google what they're saying.
I guess we should.
What if this is like a racist song? And you're promoting it on the air? What if it's a war cry?
I don't think it's a war cry.
What if it's a call to action?
Okay.
You're listening to WXNALP Nashville 101.5 FM, and you are tuned into
International Echo.
with
With
DJ
DJ
Juan.
We just listened to something called the Black Brothers with Mange from
The Black.
compilation.
The Black Brothers from China.
Yeah, Boogie, Pop, and Funk from the South China Seas. I had to sneak in a song from the 70s in there, even though DJ Deli wouldn't let me. Yeah, that's right. I'm calling you out. But it's okay. We're here, and we're hopefully you enjoy that. It's a really fun song, right? It was good. It was vibey.
We just don't know what it's about.
We don't know what it's about.
We have no idea, but that's the thing, because we are about diversity and change, but we are also reliable and steady, even as our community is changing at a rapid pace around us. At WXNA, we are committed to keeping you tuned in to what's happening across our city and beyond, highlighting the work of local artists and local change makers. We believe in the power of radio to create change for the better. We are the light that guides. If you share our vision for a thriving community by the people, for the people, please support WXNA by becoming a member if you're not already, or you can make a one-time donation. Just go to WXNAFM.org, WXNAFM.org. Make the donation that works for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for helping to keep the independent sound of WXNA on the air.
That's right. Beautifully put. Well stated. Thank you.
We have a question for you.
Yes.
DJ,
Well, wait. We
gotta find the words to mangay.
No, we don't. There was a question that was, I believe we asked a question. What questions do we have for Jelly?
No.
There's a question here that has gone unanswered. It was, is there any updates romantically, love interest or anything like that? Any prospects for Jelly in this hiatus, in this sabbatical?
During my sabbatical.
During your sabbatical.
Oh, okay. So the question was what?
You can scroll up and see if you can find it. You have control.
It says, any new love, how are you?
How are you? This is from...
she's saying any new
Nora,
love. So
Nora
she might have been saying
any
new, like, is there anything new love? And she might be calling me love.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
Anything new love?
Anything new love? Oh,
yeah. And then she says,
British.
How are
British
you?
All of a sudden. Okay.
Anything new, love?
How are you?
No, nothing new, and I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Okay, all right.
Are you complete now, Juan? Are you complete?
I'm complete. We can move on.
Okay.
What is the other question?
The question.
By the way, I am enjoying this setup that you got with the live stream and people chatting. We got lots of good questions. Good questions.
Well, thank you. And shout out to y'all for asking those questions. If there are any more questions you'd like, because you know what? How often do you get to just vibe with DJ Juan and ask questions to DJ Juan?
That's right.
How often do we get to do that? So I'm really glad that we have this opportunity to dive into the world of the International Echo,
right.
With DJ Juan. And so, I mean, they know about my life for the most part.
Yes.
So, DJ Snoopy wants to know. He says, I see other cultures celebrate their heritage in Nashville. Is there a Colombian festival here?
I believe so. I'll apologize because I don't think I know when it happens. But, usually, so every Latin American culture celebrates their Independence Day. So, you have like Mexican Independence Day, which is in September. It's not Cinco de Mayo. You have Peruvian Independence Day, Colombian Independence Day, which actually falls on July 20th. And I think there's a couple others around there. Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, Peru. I think they all kind of got their independence around the same time. So that might be the best shot for a Colombian festival. And I know usually they happen at Plaza Mariachi. There's a big celebration. And the other thing, if you wanna get into Colombian festival vibes, if there's a soccer game involving Colombia, you go to Plaza Mariachi and you go watch it, and it's usually madness.
It's usually madness.
Yeah, it's like bonkers. People are all decked out, wearing the jerseys.
Do you go?
Yeah, I've been to a few.
That's very cool.
You go celebrate every time there's a score. You shot, you get excited.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I would recommend that.
So that's what he would recommend, you going to your local mariachi.
Not your local mariachi, just Plaza Mariachi.
Well, what if they don't live here? Not everybody that's tuned in lives here.
That's true. But I would say like around July 20th is when there's usually a big celebration for Colombian Independence Day, and so there's usually like either like concerts or a big festival. That would probably be the best one.
He says Plaza Mariachi is awesome.
See, DJ Snoopy knows.
So,
DJ Snoopy knows.
Did you DJ Snoopy actually was DJing out there for a while?
Oh yeah, I believe it.
Did you marry an American because you wanted to make sure she wasn't your cousin?
yeah. I guess I wanted to make sure the relationship that we had no ancestors overlapping. No, I have not done a 23andMe thing. I don't think my wife Allie. Shout out to Allie.
Hey, Allie.
But I think if we were, I think she told me her family is more like Welsh, Irish, that part of the area. I think I'm more like Spanish.
You think?
I think so. I don't know.
Are you full-blood Colombian?
I am, yeah, full-blood Colombian.
Do you know your real daddy?
I do know my real daddy.
Okay.
And then has never been a question. I did say this earlier that there is the joke that if your dad doesn't quite if you don't look quite like your dad,
do you look like your dad?
Do you look like the lechero?
Do you look like the dad?
I think so. Yeah.
You don't sound very confident.
Because I think he's a lot skinnier than me, so there's that. I have my beard is a little bit fuller. I look more like
one of my milkman.
No, I look more like one of the like my uncle. My uncles have like a much better facial hair. My dad's facial hair doesn't quite grow out the same way.
Do you have his nose, his eyes?
I think I have his eyes. Yeah.
Okay.
I know I have his temperament sometimes.
So we're confident that's your real daddy.
We're confident.
Okay.
Yeah. Like it would be 100%. Anyway, he's there. I imagine that he's like we have family in. Well, actually, my grandma, my mom's side of the family, is a little bit darker complected, so they have a little bit more like the. I don't know what do you call it. Caramel skin tone.
They're black?
No. They're darker. Actually,
are there black Colombians?
There are black Colombians.
Are they your cousins?
I have a couple of one of my aunts is pretty dark skin. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not sure what the breakdown is because really everybody has a little bit. It's like a full spectrum, but I have an aunt who's like very darker than the others. Okay. Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing and giving us some light into
the light that guides
into your family spectrum.
Yeah.
Your personal 23andMe.
My personal, yeah. My Anyway.
Does anybody else have any questions? I mean, this is pretty good.
Also,
this is your chance.
What about your questions?
To vibe with DJ Juan of the International Echo.
For Jelly. Any other questions? What's next for you in your sabbatical? So you had this 6 months year break.
Has it been 6 months?
So somebody tabulated already. It says 6 months.
It is. My last show was the end of May.
Yeah.
So June, July, August, September, October. Yeah, it's been 6 months.
Yeah.
It's been 6 months.
So what's next? You're working on other stuff though.
Yeah.
So do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
I mean, I'm working on my Learn with Jelly stuff, and I'm working on my, we're trying to get this children's album off the ground, and
children's album. Nice.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, we're just gonna see.
Yeah.
We're gonna see what's next.
What are your do you have any holiday traditions that your family grew up doing? Something that you look forward to
for Christmas? For Christmas, but it's gonna be a little different this year because we have some older family members that have moved.
Yeah.
And won't be together. But typically we get together, play games, and then we also do the 10 days of Christmas, the 12 days of Christmas song.
Wait, the song?
Yeah. And everyone, each person has their own part.
Oh, you perform?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
As a whole family.
Do you do it? Did you all prepare for it and then you perform it on the night of Christmas?
No, it's just after everybody's eaten and before everybody leaves, we just assign the parts and do the 12 Days of Christmas.
Oh, okay. I like that. That's nice.
Thanks.
One thing, I don't know, this is a tradition that Colombians have, but like we usually open our presents at midnight.
At midnight.
Instead of the next day.
So do you go to sleep and then wake up at midnight?
I mean, well, again, this is because we will be partying.
Oh.
So like in
Colombia's
the house
a big
full
party.
of all the cousins, we all get together and then we wait until midnight and then we open the presents at midnight.
So Christmas Day is for sleeping.
Christmas Day is for sleeping.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
DJ Juan wants to know, Juan, he said, Juan, DJ Snoopy says, Juan, I need to see the 3 letters test before our first date. Her, STD, Juan, no, DNA. Y'all, Juan is on his thing. He said they're going to make sure they are not going to marry their cousins.
Yeah.
And so he's not asking if you've been tested in terms of, have you been tested to make sure you're clean? Have you been tested to make sure we are not family?
Again, this was, well, we're referencing a conversation we had before the hour on, story that Jelly told, shared.
Snoopy's on a roll.
Yeah, Snoopy is so cracking jokes with this. But honestly, it's just like, just for context, everybody, just make sure you ask good questions when you're on dates and try to figure out if the person is related to you.
Make sure the person is not related to you.
It's not related.
It's not related to you. It's not your cousin. And then while you're making sure that the person is not related to, go ahead and make sure and check to see if you're already a member of WXNA. If you're not a member, consider raising a member. If you are a member, consider raising a membership level or make an additional one-time donation to help us remain the same. A community center of music lovers. Support the X. We don't know what will come next. If you're not a member, become one today and help keep Nashville's most original and independent radio station on solid footing for years to come. Make your donation at wxnafm.org.
That's right. It's very easy, simple. Go to wxnafm.org. Take a minute to do it. It'll, again, be part of our community. We love doing freeform community radio station where we can play what we want. We can have shows like this where only in WXNA you can hear Jelly and I talk about these important questions.
This is things you need to know. DJ said, Snoopy said, LOL, this is so good. I'm enjoying this best show ever.
I love it.
It's because of you. It's because of you. You are definitely adding so much value to today's show, and you're helping everyone know a little bit more. You know what? So next time when people tune in on Sundays, well, not next Sunday because you won't be here, but the following Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Time, they're going to feel like they know you a little more. More connected to you as a DJ.
That's right.
And so what is something that you would like listeners to know about you?
About me?
Other than, I mean, now they just know that you're Colombian. But like, what's something that's a favorite of yours that like we don't know?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. To be honest, I think that's we kind of touched on everything that I can think of.
So
I have like I don't know. I like to go. I love Nashville, so that's one thing. I like to hang out, go to concerts, go to check out different places to eat. There's so much variety in Nashville. So many record stores. Obviously, I play a lot of vinyl, so there's a lot of that. So I think those are pretty much the things to know. Just I'm always looking for good music, even if it's from the 70s and it's something that Jelly doesn't like.
We know you like music from the 70s, and we know you like Chinese music.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm always looking for something. I'm always listening to different things, and I'll listen to anything. Is there type of music that you don't like? Joey?
I don't like rock, hard rock.
Really? Yeah. Okay.
And I don't like Chinese songs. Mangi mangi.
I think you're lying about that one.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I like a good beat.
Yeah.
I like a good
I
beat.
think everybody likes like a good beat.
So, what inspired you to just decide to do a mint pork rind? This pork loin.
You make it sound so gross. It's just a pork loin with some mint, some onions, tamarind. Have you ever had tamarind?
I don't know.
Do you know what tamarind is? Tamarindo. Yes, it's like a fruit, but it's kind of like acidic. They make some of the juices, some of those
tangerine.
No, tamarindo. It's like
you get it at international market.
Yeah, you'll probably get it at international market.
Oh, so has anybody out there had tamarindo?
Oh, I decided. So tragically.
Tamarindo. DJ Snoopy wants to know what genre of music from America is more influential in Colombia. Ooh, that's a good question.
That is a good question.
Mangi mangi.
Mangi mangi. I will say, so there's a couple of things. You have a lot of African music that came to the coast. So they influenced a lot of the early 70s recordings from Colombia. And then really, so that was a little bit of the influence that came over. So it's mostly like African, like Fela Kuti and all those people would make, Miriam Makeba would make music. So
I know who that is.
Yeah, they would get a little influence there. Then around the 80s, you probably get a little bit more of the rock influence. So then you start having people, I remember growing up, people would play me, like my cousins would play me things like by the Scorpions and all these other bands. The Scorpions are German, so I guess they're not American, but they would play also American bands. Guns N' Roses. I remember there was like in the 90s, there was a big commotion when Guns N' Roses was going to play Bogota because people thought it was going to be riots because Guns N' Roses were pretty dangerous. Not dangerous, but scary back then. Or people thought there was going to be riots and stuff like that. And then out of that influence, Metallica was also big in Colombia. So then out of that influence, you get a whole generation that was more predisposed to listen to rock music. And then you have a lot of like rock and Spanish music. Which I play some on the show, but not as much.
You gonna play some tonight?
No, I didn't bring any. I was supposed to bring in things that would be like fun and fun to live to, but I don't know. I didn't bring any Spanish rock, so I have to bring it next time.
He'll bring it next time. So next time you guys are gonna be jamming to some Spanish rock.
But in the meantime, we can play this Ray Fernandez.
And
some Soul Freedom.
Soul Freedom.
On the XNA 101.5 FM.
Yes. I know you ready. These are good questions. Everything he's playing tonight sounds like something out of the 70s.
Yeah, so? You want to play something new?
I feel like I'm going back in time.
Oh my God.
And the stuff he's playing, I feel like I should be seeing like some psychedelic stuff happening.
Oh my God.
Like we should see some winding lights. He called me terrible.
You are terrible.
I'm not terrible. I'm just honest. It's cold in here.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
I don't want to touch anything though.
I'm not touching it. I turned the lights off.
Everything here.
It was pitch black when I came in.
Break.
Snoopy! Thank you so much for all these great questions. You spared me from having to listen to a lot of oldies music tonight.
I heard you.
And he's gonna say I heard you. He's right behind me. I know he can hear me. I'm just being a hater. Hater, 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 hater. It's some Pink Panther stuff.
Pink Panther?
Pink Panther?
No way.
It sounds like when he be moving around, because he didn't talk. It's some Pink Panther stuff. Juan wishes he was born in 1974. Are you a millennial? Is that what you're considered?
Yeah.
So how have y'all been? How's your weekend been? Snoopy, and I'm trying to see who else is on. Do y'all have stuff going on? Like, how are you celebrating the holidays? What's up? 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 Do you know what yacht rock is? You know what yacht rock is?
A little bit, yeah.
He said, if so, was it popular there? Yacht rock is the soft rock you hear in the doctor's office, like Christopher Cross sailing.
I don't know. I guess I can answer that in the show.
Huh?
I don't think so.
He said he don't think so. Yacht rock. So y'all got yacht rock in Colombia. How often do you go to Colombia? Twice a year?
Huh?
You go to Colombia like twice a year?
No. Like, once every 2 years.
You go once every 2 years.
I wish I could go more often. We only went once. We did our honeymoon there.
You honeymooned in Colombia?
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Am I going live?
Yeah.
You're listening to WXNA LP Nashville 101.5 FM, and you are tuned into the International Echo with DJ Juan.
That's right. We are sitting here with a special guest appearance by DJ Jelly. Once in a blue moon, she'll come grace us with her presence. I'm hoping she'll come back and bring her show back. In the meantime, we are here just hanging out, reminding everybody that it's our Pledge Drive week, and that if you are already a member, consider to raising your membership level or making an additional one-time donation to help us remain the same, a community center for music lovers. Keep Nashville's most original independent radio station on solid footing for years to come. Make your donation at wxnafm.org. Thank you.
Yes, join the team. Join the team. So during the commercial break, we were listening musical break. We were listening to DJ Snoopy was sharing. Do you know what yacht rock is? Yacht, YACHT, yacht rock is. If so, was yacht rock popular in Colombia?
I want to say that it wasn't. Maybe some of it, but I don't think it ever was like a big. Trying to find some more examples of it. I don't know why this computer is so slow.
Rock. YACHT. He said yacht rock is the soft rock you hear in the doctor's office, like Christopher Cross sailing. Do you know who Christopher Cross is?
I don't know who Christopher Cross is. I don't think I've heard any of his songs. I know I've seen the record covers, when I'm looking at albums or shopping. Some people, I saw that like Steely Dan, somebody was asking one of the guys from Steely Dan if they are yacht rock, and he got mad at them. He was like, he told a reporter to step off, or another term for that.
F off.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Anyway, I don't think this was very popular in Colombia. Like, Captain Tennille, I mean, Christopher Cross, I don't think any of those names ever came up.
Okay.
Michael McDonald's one that always comes up, but no.
He said yes, them too.
Yeah. Them too.
Again, the people you're mentioning.
Yeah. Michael McDonald. But yeah, no.
He said they are yacht rock.
Yeah. But no, I don't think they were ever as big a deal. A lot of the music there also came from like movies, so I could see like isn't Kenny Loggins the Footloose guy?
Sure.
Yeah, Footloose. He did Footloose. I could see people celebrating.
Footloose. I'm surprised you didn't try to play Footloose tonight.
Yeah, no. Well, there's a difference from Why Can't We Be Friends to Footloose, right? There's a big difference. You're not even gonna give me that.
Sure.
Okay, fine.
DJ Snoopy said yes with an exclamation point. Yes, there's a difference. And I asked what he was doing this week. He said he's had a good weekend. He's chilling all week. So He's resting this holiday weekend this week.
That's getting ahead of yourself.
Yes. Speaking of getting ahead of ourselves, I'm hoping that you are fully prepared for this mint pork loin with tamarindo. With tamarindo juice.
Yes.
And I definitely want to hear how that is going. I think your battery's low.
Yeah. Well, I think we're getting to that point. We got 5 minutes. We could play one more song. This is a new one.
We're gonna play out. We want to thank you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate you. Thank you to everybody that joined the live chat. We have had so much fun. It has been so good to be back here on the air. Thank you everybody who has made a donation. Don't forget you can make a donation. Join Team WXNA at WXNAFM.org. Please do not think that you this is your only chance to do so. You can do this at any time.
Yes.
And then also, if you don't want to become a member, monthly member, please consider giving a one-time donation at WXNAFM.org. And we really thank you for your support. We really appreciate you.
Yes. Thank you again for listening to not just International ICO, but any shows that you listen to on WXNA. I hope you know that it truly is a labor of love from everybody here. Everybody who comes in brings the music, the records, and just enjoys the music that we try to play.
Definitely. DJ Snoopy said, "This Is It" by Kenny Loggins is a big yacht rock song. I think I'm the only black man in Nashville who loves yacht rock. I think you're the only black man in Tennessee who knows what that is. But
hey, that's okay. If I can love Why Can't We Be Friends, you can love Kenny Loggins. And that's okay. That's good. That's freeform. That's what we like about
Thank you so much, Snoopy. He said great shows to both of you. Thank you so much. We couldn't do this without you.
Thank you for listening.
Wouldn't want to do this without you. We love y'all. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for supporting our station.
And shout out to Lindsay for the donation.
Shout out to Lindsay for a donation. Anybody else who made donations, we so much love. We appreciate y'all. And we're going to go out on this song.
It's called Algo Nuevo.
Algo Nuevo.
By La Doña.
By La Doña.
On WXNA 101.5 FM.
All right, y'all. Be easy. What's La Doña?
Like the woman. The
woman.
Doña means it's like a stature for like a woman. So it's like it could be like an older woman, but it's also like a sage, like the most important woman.
Okay.
Could be like a boss.
She says she wants
something new.
Yeah. Te quiero. Yo quiero algo nuevo, a ver cómo va, a ver qué prefiero. I like to be fucking my flag.
Shit, I forgot about that. Now I have to look at the thing.
I hit the dump truck.
Yeah, you did. Good. Thank you.
She just cursed again. This is a dirty song. It's a dirty song.
Let me just flip it to this.
And then she would switch to English and start cursing in English, though. Well, change of pace, guys. One moment.
Is it flipping? Is this playing?
A little bit of a technical issues. Okay, there we go.
God damn it. This is the second time this happened to me. Happened to me last
And
week.
the dump is still going, so
we're good.
yeah. That's live radio, guys. Behind the scenes. He said, might as well play Glorilla now. You know Glorilla, right?
Yeah, I know Gorilla from Memphis.
Grow, yeah, grow. So maybe that was where's that lady from?
She's from California. That's my bad. I should have checked it.
Look at all these cuss words.
We talked hella shit. We got hella funk.
Well, we know what Juan listens to.
Anyway, the show's over.
All right, the show's over. Love y'all. He's like, anyway, the show's over. Take care.